Dun, 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 dun. See what we got here. What's up? Are you ready for the New Year's? Went by too quick. That's how it feels like. Definitely went by too quick. What's up, White Taker? What's up? What's up, user? What's up, Brianna Bass? Happy New Year's to you, Anna Dimples. I like that name. How are you guys? Thank you so much. What are you guys doing for New Year's? I just want to let you guys know I got something planned with my YouTube content, so yes, I'm not gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna go crazy. Alone here with my cat, I feel like crying. I'm really sorry to hear about that. I'm alone too. I just don't let it get to me. I'm more like strong. I don't really like focus on, you know. I'm really strong. For giving me a snack idea. relationships, yeah. I think about this, like, my family, I just do me, honestly. Sometimes it's better to stay to yourself. I feel like when you're just, like, not in that mood. 67. That's what I'm saying is I feel like it's like you just stay to yourself. You focus on what you want to do, and you're enjoying it. And that's what I'm gonna do is keep enjoying what I'm doing and keep posting, keep you know. I'm excited. Yeah, but I'm sorry to hear about that, Anna. Just know that kind of like if you're watching a live, you're really not alone. You know that, right? At least somebody's like watching you and you're live. People that, want to interact with you. So that's the key, right? Thank you so much for the likes. What's up, my boy? Thank you. Focus on my business. Exactly. Is that red 40? What's red 40? What? You're right. Exactly. You know? To be honest, I started like creating content is because when my family isn't there for me, I have you guys. I have like my, the people like that appreciate me and, want to see my content, want to just, vibe with it. It's not like crazy viral content, but at least, you know, that's what I love. I love that about social media. Never can go wrong with it. Never. It's like random people all over the world saying Happy New Year's to you and you don't know them. You know? Your Doritos. I was eating cookies, but so just know you're never alone. You're never alone. Just know that. One day I want to be big. I want to have a chat, like have crazy, like have a chat, like talking to me like crazy one day. That's my dream. Is to have a chat, that cares and, gives me advice for me. You know who else likes human connect? Who? Who? What up, Ghostface? Happy New Year's to you and your family. I just watched Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never seen that. Was it good? Was your father there when you were growing up? Not really. It was just my mom. It was just my mom. What's up, cassette? 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 No, it was boring. I didn't watch it. I'm ready for Scream 7. Love the movie. There's like zero jump scares. I feel like because they need to like make it more like scarier. Some movies they don't really do that, As a father of 11 children, may I offer you some advice? Sure, I mean, go ahead. I mean, my father was there when I was a little, like, growing up, but not as a little kid. I was with my mom, and then I wanted to know my father, so I went to go look for him. Yeah, so just want you to know I'll be here for you, man. I appreciate that, Johnny. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, honestly. I'm new to this, community, and, I just wish the best for myself. You know, whatever happens, happens. 2026 is coming, and I got content to post, and I'm gonna create more different content, and hopefully I go viral, and hopefully I can be in the YouTube creator rewards thing. So I just want like people to know who I am as a person. Do you like tamales? Yeah, I like tamales that I ate. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. I appreciate everyone liking my stream. They found spring trap, and I was like, oh no. What do you mean spring trap? What you mean by that? Visit skirl. What does that mean? Thank you so much for the likes. What does that even mean, man? We'll try to be live more on YouTube, you guys. So like, make sure to like, just let me know. We'll try to be more live on YouTube. Change that. Get married to stay married. Stay married and get there for your wife and children. It's a country. I've never heard of it. Maybe I'm not on top of that. Springtrap is William often body in autonomic suits, autonotronic suits, Springfield locked. I said Springfield, spring locked. My bad. I keep saying Springfield. My bad. I need to go. I never heard of it. Are you excited for Scream 7? I mean, yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. I enjoy scary movies. I like a little surprise, honestly. Yeah, he basically is dead. I didn't know that. You should watch Five Nights at Freddy's. I wasn't really into that movie. It's not really. It just doesn't really like. I know Matthew Lillard's in it, but I just don't. I wasn't really into the Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm more like into like slasher movies and like Conjuring, Annabelle's, Insidious. Like those kind of movies. And yeah. In order to find out a real traditional type of wife, you might have to move to the Philippines, though this country is running out of women who want to be a real wife. Yeah, I don't plan on moving out where I live. Definitely no. And 2 or 1 puppet gone mad. Yeah. I don't have a problem finding women all the time. I talk to women from time to time. I'm a Scream fan for sure, but yeah, I like slasher movies. I think if they would have did like a Stab movie. Can you imagine if they did like the Stab movie, like a remake of Stab, like where it all began as Scream, like Stab is where it all began, like you know. Can you imagine that? Just saying LOL, that was half of the joke, seriously. I was the first Freddy father ate a woman in half. What the? That sounds really creepy. I think they should make a Stab. I think that's where, Scream comes into play. Where, the storyline, where it all began. It just makes sense, right? Stab. Why not just, instead of Scream, make the original Stab? Stab, where it all began. They should have the backstory of why they did this. I mean, yeah. I mean, they kind of do have a backstory of, Sydney's mom. You know, Sydney's mom was basically related to, the maybe Sydney's mom had a past of her life, and and maybe they told Sydney's mom that once your kids, once your kids are, once we find your kids, then we're gonna make them pay. I just feel like there could be so many ideas. I feel like it's the mom. The mom did something to make somebody mad, and that's why they went after Sydney. Sydney. Do you know any other languages? Just English. I mean, like how they became what they did. They did, yeah. Mangles and toys, Foxy, but broken. Yeah, so. Other than that, there's definitely a story to it, for sure. There's definitely a story to it. Five Nights. I'm a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I've never seen that movie. I just wasn't really interested. I'm Japanese and English. You are? Japanese and English? I know, like, my niece loves Five Nights at Freddy's. My niece, she likes Five Nights at Freddy's. My niece does. But I kind of wasn't really into it. I did play a game of it when my niece... Damn, I dropped my lid. But yeah, I'll have to check it out for sure. For sure. Have you watched Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I haven't. I have not, man. My therapist wants me to on SSRI meds to help me with my... What should I do with my cat? I mean, have somebody watch your cat, Yeah, I still wasn't... Yeah, I wasn't too fond of it, though. Still a Scream fan. What's up, Justin? House of All the Animals. I'm glad that you sought out your dad. I coached another young guy who grew up without his father. His mom kept him away from his dad. I told him to go find his dad and get to know him. Yeah, I did that. My family told me not to. My family told me not to. Well, some of my family told me not to, get to know my father. Some of my family. I'm only 9, lol. LOL, get there, man. Yeah. But, people told me not to, like, they said, oh, yeah, he's alcoholic, this and that. And I'm like, I don't care. I still want to talk to him. I still want to talk to my father, and I end up finding where he was, and, he was very proud to see me and stuff, and he was very, like, happy to see his son. And I'm glad I was there because, He didn't really live that long. I think I was only in his life for at least like 5 years or 6 years. But yeah, this is my dad's profile. You'll get there, man. Yeah, I mean, if I have potential, honestly, I have ideas. I'm gonna do like Ghostface with, I gotta buy something. I gotta buy something. And I'm gonna start posting on my YouTube. I think I'll be posting here than on TikTok. But I gotta buy something and then, make videos. So I'm excited. We're gonna do like I think like have you ever seen that guy that went viral over the cranberry juice? You guys ever see that on TikTok? The guy that went viral on cranberry juice? Can you make a video of playing Five Nights at Freddy's? I really don't like that game, bro. I really don't know anything about that movie. My intentions, intentions on my content is, yeah, it's horror content for sure, but it's me and myself, and what I want to create, so yeah. That astronomic scream freaks me out. Scream is not very scary though. I would say Ghostface is not really scary. Foxy ruined to find you. Scream isn't really that scary. No, it's really not. You're not running. Scream is not an immortal. He's not immortal, He's not a presence, like a creepy presence from, He's just a person that, wants to get after the people that, did him dirty, I guess. Can you imagine if he was like Jason Voorhees? Can you imagine if he was like Michael Myers? Can you imagine? Like, Scream isn't that brutal. Like, Scream isn't brutal like that. I mean, yeah, that scene with what is it called? What up, Lisa? How you doing, Lisa? The one with Dewey. That one was pretty brutal. That one was pretty brutal. When he stabbed Dewey, that one was a little brutal. How you doing, Lisa? You ready for the New Year's? New Year's revolution. Bum bum ba da dun 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 dun. Can you play Poppy Playtime? Is scary. Hell yeah. It's like the scariest part though. I mean, I feel like it wasn't really scary. It was just like you gotta be smart. You gotta look everywhere. You can't, I feel like you can't you have to like make sure to focus and like keep your eye on guard, Like keep, don't, I think Dewey passed away is because, he didn't have his eye on guard for sure. Jason Voorhees, the guy who died Camp Crystal Lake. The story of a mother's child. I know a lot about Jason Voorhees. I studied him. I've seen all the movies. He was my favorite. He's my favorite, like, it was my favorite slasher movie. Jason Voorhees. I mean, he was like, I don't know how he was. He was pretty creepy, but your cat. No, I actually. Are you streaming on Twitch too? No, not right now. I know Jason Voorhees. Like, I know him. I know him. You guys, I really do know him, and I want to say that that's who I was gonna do, Jason. I was gonna do that. You're capping. I'm not capping. I actually like know him, like not real life, but I know like being a cosplay. You know, you meet people. See that? I actually know him. I know Jason. I follow him on TikTok, and you know I know who he is. I know what is he about. So you in the chat, Cap. That's Cap. My cat died. Dang, sounds painful. My brother was Ghostface for Halloween. That's cool. It's cool. What do you got? Hope you look. What's up? What's up, Ella? How you doing? Hey, no bad words. I'm only 9. I know you keep saying that, man. You keep saying that. I kind of like know. I mean, what's my favorite scary movie? Probably Scream. Scream 1. Scream first. Scream first. Scream 1. What's up, Eve? Hello, I'm Ray. How you doing? Do you like scary movies? What if I told you I was the one of those characters? Of what character? From the movie Ghostface? That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty insane. What's up? I'm Ray. How you doing? You guys ready for New Year's? Scream 7 is coming out in 3 months. Be ready. Do you know Stray? What? Do I know Stray Kids? I was playing as Stu. Like in the movie? Can you please put on Easy-E? Everyone was telling me to go watch your videos. I appreciate it. Honestly, I wasn't even planning on, you know, it just all happened as Ghostface. One thing, I'm going to be a killer in Scream 7. Spoilers. You're going to be the killer in Scream 7. 69. What does that even mean? 67. Jason 67. 67. Jason, you're my special boy. Do you know what your gift is? No matter what they do to you, Jason, you could not die. You can never die. You've just been sleeping, honey. And now it's time to wake up. Mommy has something for you to do. I need you to go on Elm Street. The children been very, very bad on Elm Street. Rise up, Jason. Your work isn't finished. Hear my voice and live again. Make them remember me, Jason. Make them remember what fear tastes like. Ha ha ha. I've been away from my children for far too long. Ghostface, thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate that, literally. Yeah, I really liked. Are you? No, I mean, I just know like my horror movies. I watched horror movies when I was a kid, and I drawled. I I don't know. I liked the movie, but I wasn't like the person that wanted to become Jason Voorhees. That's what my mom and dad always told me. My stepdad, they were like, "Don't be Jason Voorhees. He's a bad guy." I just like the movies. I really had no intentions to be like Jason Voorhees, because they were like, because I like watching the movies. Friday the 13th. Okay, name 5 scary movies, like in general, like slasher or just scary movies. All right. Number 1, very iconic, is Insidious. I've watched all of them. Number 2 is Annabelle. Great storyline. Number 3 is Friday the 13th. Number 4 would probably be Halloween, Michael Myers. Number 5 would probably be, trying to think, something that I used to watch when I was a kid. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm a horror fan. You guys don't believe in me that I'm a horror fan? I need to clean up. You won? Of course I won. Like, you want to see something? I'm a horror fan. And I like my... Here, I'll show you. Check this out. Look at that. Tell me I'm not a horror fan. 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 Oh, we're not even getting to the good stuff. We're not even getting to the good stuff. We're not even getting to the good stuff. And these are all my movies. Yes, these are all my movies. Every single one of them are all my movies. Friday the 13th. Oh, you can never go wrong. Ooh, very classic. Ooh, Freddy vs. Jason. Jason Goes to Hell. The Grudge. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely a horror fan. This was one of my favorite movies. Friday the 13th from 2009. Did you guys know hey, wait. Did you guys know that they're making a Camp Crystal Lake movie this year, 2026? It's going to be on Paramount Plus. It's going to be a storyline for Jason Voorhees. I forgot what it's called, but it's going to be on Paramount Plus. Did you guys know that? I'm serious. They're going to make a Friday the 13th. Like a thing for Paramount Plus. Serious. I even have The Grudge. You can never go wrong with The Grudge. My bad. Hold up. Is it gonna have Jason? Yeah, it's gonna have Jason. Look. What is it called? Watch. What's it called? Check this out. It's gonna have Jason Voorhees. Friday the 13th. Paramount Plus. Where is it at? It's gonna be... What is it called? Thank you so much for the likes. Friday the 13th coming out 2026. Alright, let's see what it's called. It's Camp Crystal Lake. That's what it's called. It's the Camp Crystal Lake. That's what it's gonna be called. Isn't there like a shorts? Yeah. It says right here, yes, there's a major Friday the 13th project prequel series. It's going to be like a series for Camp Crystal Lake, confirmed released in 2026 on Peacock. So it's not Paramount Plus, it's on Peacock. So it should be releasing on Friday the 13th, February or March or November. And that's what it's called. Yes, it's right here. Shot me out. Isn't he like all shorts of like ownership problems? I don't know. I think it's because they're not doing Friday the 13th. The name is owned. You know, the name is owned. Friday the 13th. I mean, if they do a different name, then yeah, but I think that they talk to the people. I feel like they did talk to the people that have ownership in Friday the 13th. And I guess they said it was okay because, or they just don't know. But, I mean, they are naming it Jason Voorhees. So, yeah. Shot me out. You now, Jason. What? Why would you say that? He's a killer. The guy is immortal. Bro hasn't had a movie for like 17 years. I know, it's been a while. Can you imagine? His movies, Halloween, always, were on it. Jeepers Creepers was all horrible. Jeepers Creepers was horrible. The horrible, bro. They made a Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and that was horrible. I have it. It was horrible. Jeepers Creepers 3 was but it looked like a sci-fi movie. But that's what I'm saying is, they need to make Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is one of the best slasher movies ever. Ever. Did you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Yes, I've seen all of them. I have all of them on my Vudu. I've seen all of them. Joyride, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jigsaw, It, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Jeepers Creepers, Leprechaun. Yeah. I've seen all the movies in the world. The newest one was awful. Yeah. I even have a lot of movies right here. That when I was a kid, I used to like watch a lot of movies. So look, I have like a lot of movies right here. You see? All these movies. I've had these movies, like I like Medea. Like I have the whole thing of Medeas and stuff. But I was a movie person that loved movies. So I'm a movie fan. I used to watch all these movies because I only had a DVD player. So I have all these movies that I don't ever use anymore. So I was a movie. I'm a movie guy. I'm a movie guy. Definitely a movie guy. I'm a movie guy. We got Ghostface just chilling. We got Jason Voorhees. I need to get me another mask. But yeah, movie guy. What can I say? Give me your number. Why do you want my number, Lisa? Go follow me on Instagram. They tried to make Leatherface. I think they made like a. Have you watched Lights Out? I think I have. Did you guys see all the movies that I had? I think I even have Freddy vs. Jason and Friday the 13th. I think I have Freddy vs. Jason and Friday the 13th. Do you know Starry Kids? No. I don't. I don't. Add me on Instagram, you guys. You can add me on Instagram and ask me questions in my messages because I respond. Why would you want my number? Why would you want my number? So we can talk about Ghostface. I have a lot of people that I have friends that do cosplay for Ghostface and they're viral. My friend that does cosplay for Ghostface, he's viral. Watch. Ghostface. I think I battled him like a long time ago. Ghostface. Ghostface pulls in the ladies. And for some reason, my mouth is dry. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm out. Goodbye, chat. Hello, what's up? I'll be on like tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. I'll be on like after the New Year's. How old am I? I'm 30. 30 years old. Brooke. What about you? I'm pretty old. I don't look old. You look young? I know, right? It's crazy. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You're 19? No, it's good. Yeah, everybody says I look young for my age. Are you ready for the New Year's? Guess my age? 23. Where am I from? I'm from Mexico. What about you? Where are you from? Are you subscribed to me, Brooke? Bro, what? Bro, how? I don't know. I guess today's my lucky day. You live in Cali? How do you like it up there? Damn. I'm on point with it. Oh, you're subscribed to me? Do you like my videos? Are you subscribed to my TikTok? My TikTok goes viral. Yo, my TikTok goes viral. I make millions of views on TikTok. I'm just trying to make millions of views on YouTube, so my TikTok goes viral. I made like 3 million views like recently. Hi, man. What up, your girl Stay? How you doing? Thank you so much for the likes. Yeah, I want to try to like make this account viral so that way like I can get the algorithm going, you know? So I can get people in here and we can talk about scary movies and we can just like be ourselves and, you know, enjoy life. It's good. You like Bang Chin? I love scary movies. I do too. What's your favorite scary movie? Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your favorite scary movie? Your girl Stay. How you doing? It can be anything, honestly. It could be like anything. What are the movies you enjoy watching and you can it never gets boring, you know? One of the movies that never gets boring. Thank you so much for the likes. Surprise, Sydney. Surprise, Sydney. This has different voices. It's pretty cool. It has like 5. You like the Terrifier? I know the Terrifier. I know Art the Clown. I just haven't been talking to him lately. I know Art the Clown. You love the Terrifier? Check this picture out then. Check this picture out. Let's see if I can find it. So you like the Terrifier better than Ghostface? You like the Terrifier better than Ghostface? Trying to find it right now. Oh, check this out. That's creepy. Oh, I know what you did last summer. I know what you did last summer. I know what you did last summer. Hold up, I got a really good picture that you guys will love. I'm gonna show you it right now. What you think? Pretty cool, right? I like Scream too, probably. You should go check out my my TikTok videos if you like Ghostface. I don't know if I have it, but I don't know. I look at a lot of pictures. What kind of question is that? Yeah, it's in my bio. I have 62,000 followers on. I have 62,000 followers on TikTok. My highest video was 3 million. I'll follow you back. That's a random question. What is... Oh, what he said? Yeah, they say some weird things. Honestly, I don't pay attention to it. I mean, come on now. I'm Ghostface. God loves you. Appreciate that, Melissa. God loves everyone. And that's the thing is, you can't let things like, this take over your life. You can't let things like, you can't idle these things. You just have fun and, make content, enjoy, and, you still know who is our Father. Thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Melissa. Appreciate that, literally. No, I never give up. I keep going. I want to keep going. I feel like I have potential and I'm going to get it done. And, when I made millions of views on TikTok, I told myself I was going to do it on here. Yeah, low key, I had a sleeper. Really? You're going to sub? Thank you so much. But I saw. You know what's crazy is I don't watch scary stuff at my house. I don't. I have to watch it with someone. Brooke, I have to watch it with someone. Like, I don't watch scary movies by myself. Well, I can watch slasher movies. Slasher movies is okay, but paranormal movies, like, I can't watch. I know Ghostface is like what helps, Ghostface is what helps me like not think about, because I see a lot of scary stuff on social media because, cosplay and stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying is I don't watch scary movies like that. I watch mainly like funny movies, romantic movies, I'm just it just depends on the mood, but definitely scary movies by myself, especially like paranormal activity movies or, demonic movies. No, thank you. I just finished Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things. What's your favorite anime? I'd say my favorite anime has to be probably like Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh counts, but Dragon Ball Z was my favorite anime. What's really good? Stranger Things? I never seen it. I never seen Stranger Things. Be right back. All right. Demon Slayer? I've never seen that. I want to start going live on here, you guys. So we're going to start going live more. We're going to try to, get more people in here and see what we can create on here. It's good, but the Infinity Castle is so good and sad. I've never seen any. I don't know if I've seen like Naruto like that or like those other kind of animes. The anime I only watched was probably like, I'd say like Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of like anime, kind of. And Pokemon's kind of like anime. And I'd say like Dragon Ball Z. Definitely anime. Can never go wrong with Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. Golden Child, what up, Golden Child? Damn, we got a lot of viewers today. What's up, Golden Child? How you doing? What's it about? What's it about? Bum, 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 bum. There's no way, bro. Damn. What's my favorite color is black. Black is my favorite color. Black. Everywhere around me is black. Black is just simple. I like it. I feel like you gotta understand the color that you love. The meaning for my color is just like, I feel like black is like, you know, where you kind of like want to be by yourself. I feel like there's a meaning to every color. What do you think? You guys think there's a meaning to every color? Black is like where you just want to be to yourself. You just want to like, you know, you're like a vampire basically. You come out during the night. Black is very nice color. I thought you said black is your favorite color. Yeah, I have black hair too. I have brown eyes. Kind of look like black eyes. Yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen the Demon Slayers dieting in the Infinity Castle. I've never seen it in my life. Never. There's only 2 people left. They come and go. Yeah, I get it. And God sees everything. He has a future plan for you. Trust him in him. Of course. I just like creating content. That's it. I enjoy it, and you know, you got to make a living somehow, and you just, you know, that's what I want to do, and I see, you know, potential in myself as a you know, making videos and creating. You know, it just takes time to like, you know, hit the jackpot, you know. I've been on TikTok for a while, and it took time for me to hit the jackpot. Have I played Resident Evil? Yeah, I played it. It's fun. I have a PS5. But I don't play. I play mainly Call of Duty. I play COD. Chuck, my sister. Or I thought you said sister. Chuck, my... Is that sister? I'm Master Prestige on Call of Duty. I play every day. I'm trying to drop a nuke. I was one off a nuke. I was one off a nuke, bro. I was just very sad. It was depressing. I was so sad. It's like super hard to get a nuke because all these people just throw grenades and stuff. They'll throw grenades and they'll use airstrikes and they'll think they're good, and then they'll be like, oh, delete the game, erase the game. And they're like not even master prestige yet. They don't even have their camos. They don't even know the game. You gotta know your game before you talk to me. Like, that's the thing about me. You gotta know your game. I got history on my game. You know, Chuck? It's not scary, but it's sad. Like, I got history. I started from back in the day. Have you seen my videos, Chuck? Like, back in the day, it shows all the Call of Duty videos. It showed when I got Damascus, you know. That was the first camo I grinded for, was Damascus. And let me tell you something, that was the hardest camo ever. Harder than all games put together. You gotta talk to me. I don't know, I feel like sometimes they be doing that. For me, it's like I just like mainly try to get the kills. And I don't use airstrikes. I use I forgot what it's called. The Gravemaker. I use the Gravemaker. And then I use the UAV and the Gravemaker and I forgot what it's called. To know where my enemies are. I don't use airstrikes. I use my guns because it makes me better at the game. Instead of using airstrikes, you're basically wasting time. You're not going to get kills. Demon Slayer was really sad, but it's not scary, but it's kind of funny. Alright, bye, Chuck. Later. Have a great day. I feel like when you talk about Call of Duty, I like that conversation. When you talk about scary movies, I like that conversation. There's a lot of conversations I like to talk about. Happy New Year's. Damn, we've been on for 60 minutes. And we're doing good. We got 34 viewers. Bro, my sister made me watch Annabelle. I was so scared. Yeah, Annabelle's pretty scary. You gotta think about it, though. There's good to come out, you know? There's happy endings. I don't like watching movies that are not happy endings. It's very, like, terrifying. It's like there's another story to it. When you're watching a scary movie and there's no happy endings, it's like it's so bad, and it's like there's more to it. It's more scary. The next one's scary, not happy ending, you know? Annabelle isn't that bad, honestly. It's not as bad as Paranormal Activity. Like, that is something pretty creepy. And I know my sister is looking for it. Looking for what? What are we talking about now? My phone is literally about to die, you guys. Thank you so much for the likes. I'll probably get on not tomorrow, but the next day. I'll get on after New Year's. We'll start going live every day. We'll start trying to get our hours and stuff like that. And I'll start posting more videos and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the likes. What are your plans for the holidays? I mean, New Year's. Just chill, relax, or what? We'll enjoy. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off and I'll stream the day after tomorrow. You guys have a good day.